Another gorgeous morning here in Mumbai. We come to you live from the Air India Sports Club cricket ground. Day 5, match number 13, 14 and 15 lined up. And we begin first up with the Mumbai Aces taking on the Chennai Marvels. This is going to be a must-win game for the Marvels to stay alive in the top 4 contention. Delhi Titans, after last evening's win, look good to continue that winning run, but they take on the unstoppable Mavericks. That's game number 14. And after that, it's the Ahmedabad Lions who made a massive comeback into the tournament. They'll be taking on a wounded Jaipur Royals. Some riveting cricketing action lined up, and in context to the points table, it'll certainly make for an interesting scenario. Mavericks still to drop a game. They've maintained a clean slate, 8 points with 4 in 4. Delhi Titans made a massive comeback, so they have 6. In all probability, they have qualified as well and look good in making it to the top 2. It's a slugfest between the Jaipur Royals, Ahmedabad Lions and the Chennai Marvels. A 3-way battle as to who will make it into the top 4. Remember, it's the last of the league stages. We then head into the playoffs. I'm afraid the Mumbai Aces, though, will now play for pride and look to head back with some happy memories. Yeah, this is how the things are stacked up. Remember, the top 4 teams qualify for the playoffs. The top 2 meet in qualifier 1, and the winner of qualifier 1 has a direct entry into the big final on the 27th. Teams 3 and 4 compete in the eliminator. The winner of the eliminator faces the loser of qualifier 1 in qualifier 2, and then the winner of qualifier 1 and 2 meet in the final. As simple as it gets. We've seen this format before, and that's why it'll become all the more interesting, particularly for the Chennai Marvels to get going when they take on the Mumbai Aces. The boys in yellow need an inspiring performance. They've gone quiet in the last couple of games, and a win today will give them some hope and life in this competition. They'll be up against the hurting Mumbai Aces. Rahul there. He's one of the players in the side. Watch out for Ronak Binder. And in the background, you have Maitrik who got a 30-odd in that last game. They've not got that win, and they'll be up against the boys in the yellow. And that is the Chennai Marvels. So this is the match we'll be looking forward to this Wednesday morning. Match number 13, Mumbai Aces led by Sharad Kelkar against the Chennai Marvels, captained by Ali Goni. There's so much to look forward to. Alright then, sometime back, both the captains were alongside Savi Srivastava for the flip of the coin. Let's see what happened.
It's the final chapter of the league stage of ACB Season 6. It is toss time for the match between Mumbai Aces and Chennai Marvels. For the toss, I'm joined by the 2 captains. To my right, the new captain of Mumbai Aces, Rahul Luhani. To his right, captain of Chennai, Ribhu. And we have our match referee, Mr. Ajit, who is jurisdicate the toss. I would request the referee to give the coin to Mr. Rahul.
Tails.
Tails is the call? Heads it is. So Rahul, you have won the toss. What have you decided to bat?
We are going to bowl first. Yes, because I think this pitch is little tricky. And first half an hour is going to help. Anyways, it's a 10 overs game. So we want to use the variation of pace because of the pitch.
These decisions have not gone to your side, but you guys have provided an amazing entertainment to the league. Any changes to the side today?
Sharad is not coming today. He's shooting, and so is Verma. So we are playing. We are going to give chances to those players who didn't get a chance to play. And as far as entertainment is concerned, we didn't play much together. That's the only setback I would say. Otherwise, the last 3 games were really close, and we could have won. And we are still exploring, and hopefully next time we'll be a better side.
Thank you so much. Yeah. We are hoping for a great encounter. Ribhu, what would you have done had you won the toss?
We would have batted actually. We were all the 4 matches we've chased. So this time we wanted to bat first, and luckily we've got what we wanted. So let's see how it goes.
It's a must win, and you'll have to win big to make it to the top 4. What are the plans?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go hard. That's why we wanted to bat first, so that we can score as much runs, and then we can restrict him to a bare minimum. And so let's see.
Any changes to your side?
Yeah, we have a couple of changes. Akash comes in Sanjo comes in, I mean, there's change in impact players, but yeah, these are the main changes.
All the very best for the match, Ribu. Have a
you.
good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that is the news from the toss. Mumbai Aces have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first.
Place of Sharad Khelkar as the stand-in captain, as he mentioned in the toss over there. We want to make full use of the morning conditions. Another lovely day here in Mumbai at the Air India Sports Club ground. Just the right time to also introduce and welcome my co-commentator, Nishant Paivedya. Good morning, Nishant.
Oh, good morning. Well, sorry, I was busy with my calculator because the Chennai Marvels have got to use the calculator today. Because if they have to have any chance to move into the next round, they need to win big. The net run rates come in play, and then they have to also hope that Jaipur Royals also lose their match. So, but we'll come to that later. Let's have a look at the Chennai Marvels unit led by Ribu Mehra. And as we know that they've already won one match against Ahmedabad Lions, that showcased what they're capable of. But somehow this unit has not been consistent. Lalit Bisht is another one who's the key for them, who also bowled a fantastic spell of 4 for 6 yesterday. And they also have a Charandeep Singh who can be a good hitter. One of the players that Chennai have really missed in this edition is Samar Jurel, a left-handed batter who bats well, but we haven't seen him apart this year. Having said that, now that the Mumbai Aces are closing their campaign, it's not that they haven't been competitive. Two extremely close matches, one went into the super over, the other almost went into the super over. But as we know, Mikhail, cricket isn't a game of almost. You either win or you lose.
Yeah, no ifs and buts in this sport. You got to go there and deliver. The surface has presented opportunities to batters and bowlers. And today we have a new surface. Looks really hard and brown. No tinge of grass. No dry grass as well. You'd want to believe it has something in it for the batters. The groundsmen have done a good job of keeping the texture and condition of the surface extremely good through the playing days. Remember, day 5, the square has been used. You've seen a bit of cricket. So you can fairly understand that there's a lot of play time happening.
Mumbai Aces are being led by Rahul Lohani today, as Sharad Khelkar isn't available. A couple of things that Mumbai Aces could have really focused on during the last few matches. Like, for example, yesterday, retiring out Madhav Devchake, that was a little surprising. They could have asked him to continue. He wasn't too bad on a tough surface, and we know that the match went down to the last over. Had he managed to get going 5 or 6 runs more from his bat, who knows, it could have made the difference. But today is a new day for the Chennai Marvels. The yellow jersey shining underneath the nice morning sun, with Ribu Mehra and Akshay Chandel in the middle. They had given the team a good start the other day. There's Akshay Chandel. Has struck a few good blows but has not been able to carry on and make it count. Yesterday was an ideal opportunity for him, especially after he got off to a good start.
Yeah, Akshay Chandel has not lived up to his own expectations. Ribu has had a couple of big scores, but he's lost support, and in the process, he's perished trying to just up that scoring rate time and again in his team's innings. Very fine batter, very elegant, likes to dictate terms first up. Extremely fit, but this team has not come together as a unit. Seen flashes and patches of performance, spurts of performance here for the boys in yellow. Ideally, you want them to come together. All set for ball 1 in game number 13 on day 5 of the Actors Cricket Bash. And he begins with a wide. You don't see Maitrik Thakkar behind the stumps. It's going to be the stand-in skipper Rahul Lohani. First runs on the board, courtesy a huge wide there by Siddharth.
Siddharth had bowled very well yesterday, and if he has to be effective today, he's got to do something that Lalit Bisht did. Just get the line and length right. That's better. That's very well done. He'll concede the single to point. But with the added advantage of that height, Mikhail, this was an ideal delivery really. And this is something that he can focus on. It's a little awkward for the batter to play that because you aren't sure whether to pull it, whether to try and guide it, maybe give it that direction towards third man, and then you might just end up playing defensively.
Yeah, left arm pacers have made an impact. We saw what Lalit Bish did yesterday with the ball in his first spell, 4 for 6 in his 2 overs. Rohit Lamba made an impact as well for the Mavericks. It's been a tournament that's belonged to the left arm pacers. No reason why Siddharth shouldn't raise his hand. Yeah, it's more of looseness coming out of his arm at this stage. You just feel that Chennai Marvels can seek an opportunity over here in a must-win game. A win is a non-negotiable over here, Nishad, but they need to win big to keep their hopes alive. Remember, we kept talking about the net run rate at the start of the tournament on day 1. Oh, chipped in the air, but that's in the gap. Ribu gets off the mark with a single. Both the batters have gotten away with that nervy first run, Nishad.
It doesn't matter how accomplished you are, even at the highest level, you see batters coming in and just trying to get off the mark first ball. That's a good ball. Better delivery. Ideal, isn't it, Mikhail?
Yeah, typical left-arm seamer's delivery. Most of the times, batters play to the one that leaves them. This was just one of them. And the hallmark of a great bowler is the one that comes in from the same length with the same action. That's where your skills as a pacer come to the fore. Seen so many left-arm pacers and the discussions around that delivery with an angle leaving him. And most of the time, the averages suggest that they keep that in mind and play the ball. It's the one that comes in. A quick single.
And we often talk about the left-handed batters being very elegant and good to watch, but one of the great thrills in cricket is also watching a good left-arm bowler, especially if the left-arm bowler is fast. This was the previous delivery, just hitting him on the midriff, going across for a leg by. You look at left-arm spin, and then some of the great left-arm spinners have actually been the best artists in world cricket. You talk about left-arm pace, and you think of the likes of Alan Davidson, Wasim Akram, those who have truly made a name. Oh, that's taken the edge. This could be the first wicket. It is. Squared him up there. Ribhu was in 2 minds. Ravinder takes an easy catch and an early breakthrough for Siddharth. We were talking about all the great left-arm seamers, and he's produced a delivery, channelizing everything that they've been doing over the years and trying to get that out. And with the fall of that wicket, Chennai Marvels have finished the first over.
Yeah, got the leading edge. Ribu tried to close the face of the bat and play it down mid-wicket. Ravinder completes formalities. Big strike here in the very first over. Rahul Lohani deciding to bowl first and make early use of the conditions, and that has worked. The captain departs for 1. It's a big blow here for the Chennai Marvels as they lose the first wicket in the very first over.
Well, when you look at this Chennai Marvels lineup, Ribu Mehra was the key, but he's just been dismissed in this critical match. So that sort of hampers their chances in terms of setting a big score today. But then Charandeep and some of the others will really have to contribute. Ribu, we were talking about all those great left-arm seamers. We've seen quite a few in this competition. Lalit Bisht is someone who has also produced the goods. And right now it was Siddharth Sharma who produced an absolute beauty to get rid of Ribu Mehra.
You got to really commend the bowler's effort over here in creating that wicket-taking opportunity. The lengths matter a lot in shorter formats. That was the 6 to 8 meter length. Yeah, just got a bit of climb and carry. And when you bowl those hard lengths at that angle, you put the batter into an uncomfortable position. So credit to Siddharth Sharma as Sanjog Tiwari comes out very early in this innings. Put into bat, marvels on the back foot. New man, Sanjog Tiwari. So pace from both ends. Ajay Kumar will bowl from the far end. Come in with his gentle floaters.
Right.
He's getting some movement. He's coming around the wicket. We've seen so many bowlers do that. We've seen Abhilash Chaudhary do it for the Ahmedabad Lions, and it's been very successful for him. He likes taking the ball away from the right-handed batters, making it difficult for them to play across the line. That's a lovely hit. Just had to lean into that one, reach out to it, and he gets enough bat for it to go for a 4. First boundary here for the Marvels and Akshay Chandel.
A very good shot because Ajay Kumar had put it really wide. It was slow, but he waited for it. Good timing. Sometimes you think about those loopy deliveries, those slower balls, and they can be the toughest to hit because you're waiting, you're used to that pace coming on to the bat. But yes, Akshay really timed that to perfection. First boundary, and Chennai Marvels would hope that this is the start of something good from Akshay Chandel.
Right.
Little too wide, but that's been fumbled. Won't result in more runs for the Chennai Marvels. There's a little bit short. That's been caught at square leg. This was a gift, really. And sometimes your eyes light up as a batter and you just lose track of the fact where the field has been placed. It's just against the run of play, and the Chennai Marvels are as stunned as any of us.
Well, the batter watches things in disbelief. Not the greatest of deliveries. Enough time to rock back and play that. But what a catch there. I reckon that's Maitrik Thakur who's done away with the keeping gloves. And as a fielder there at square leg, he's done a phenomenal job of timing that jump to perfection and taking that grab. Charandeep will have to walk back without adding much to his tally. So back-to-back wickets in consecutive overs now puts the Marvels on the back foot. Oh dear. He walks back for 5 in 6. Not the greatest of mornings for the boys in yellow. But it's the Mumbai Aces who are on top.
Charandeep has walked out to bat.
Hello guys, come on, yaar.
He's got to produce the kind of innings he did against the Ahmedabad Lions, and just that wicket, it's had us all stunned because sometimes you just think of a delivery, you want to smash that. And Ajay Kumar getting that breakthrough, just coming in, delivering those gentle looseners, and an interesting field. They've got a very short gully in. That's why he was placed there. They cut across for a quick single. And Ajay Kumar, a surprise package with that wicket, and with that look, kind of reminds one of Dalip Tahil's look in the movie Bazigar. And has certainly turned out to be Someone who's stolen the power of attorney from the Chennai Marvels batters with that delivery. It was there to be hit. It was a long hop and he hit it straight to Maitrik Thakkar.
Just liked your comparisons over there, Nishad. You'll have to elaborate further. I'm not going to let you go. Oh, that one came in sharply. It's turning out to be a lovely over, and Ajay's enjoying himself. Got a little lucky. The Dalip Tahil look from which scene, which moment that actually coincided with Ajay's look? Now, you've got to elaborate that.
Well, that's the exact scene when he stole the power of attorney from Anant Mahadevan.
Wow, Nishad. Yeah, just keeping it simple over here. Ajay is getting some movement with this new ball. And good move to get him in. Sometimes you feel that a change in personnel works. Couple of players missing out, some faint players here for Mumbai Aces. They have nothing to lose. They can be the nuisance value now for the Chennai Marvels, are looking to make an entry into the top 4. So they'll play a free brand of cricket here, the Mumbai Aces. Rahul Lohani so far has done a brilliant job as captain behind the stumps.
Sanjog Tiwari goes down the ground and they've got protection at long off. He gets off the mark first ball. So after being hit for first ball, Ajay Kumar has come back very well. It's 15 for 2 after 2 overs. The Chennai Marvels have been rocked early with Ribhu falling in the first over and then Akshay Chandel really giving his wicket away. But out of that lineup, who's the batter that you're looking forward to?
That's a good question from the Chennai Marvels, is the question for. And I always felt that Ribhu and Charandeep are the two batters you need to watch out for. But somebody in the middle order who can make an impact and get you those quick runs is Shobit Atre as well. Got 3 consecutive boundaries a couple of days ago. Missed out yesterday with the bat. But he's a sensible player who can play to situations. So his entry at some point will create some interest. Worked away towards deep square leg. Will they push for the second? Sanjog wanted to come back. Charandeep says, let it be.
Righty.
Last of the league stages, we'll have a top 4 confirmed today, Nishad, and tomorrow we head into the playoffs.
Oh yes, and Chandigarh Mavericks have of course confirmed their passage through. Delhi are through. Ahmedabad Lions are a little bit ahead in terms of the net run rate, and Jaipur Royals, they will have to obviously secure it with a victory. Although if Chennai Marvels are supposed to be in the hunt, they will have to score big and win big. Oh, that's a very good delivery outside the off stump, drawing the batter forward. Charandeep going for that big booming drive.
चलो बहुत बढ़िया बैक करेंगे गाइस बैक करेंगे
Ronak didn't play yesterday, has come back into the side today, and you can see that as a spinner, he can contribute. He's got some turn early on. Surprised Charandeep with the bounce as well. He's just worked that around for a single.
Yeah, he's a nice boy, Ronak Binder. Very sincere, very diligent with his work, be it his cricket or be it his professional profile. Very nice to talk to. Always up to something on the Instagram. Creating some fascinating reels and entertaining ones.
ओए बहुत अच्छा है
Yeah,
बहुत बढ़िया है
chipped over him.
बहुत ही बढ़िया है बिंद्रा
So it's a very sedate and a cautious start here for Chennai Marvels. Two of the best batters back in the dugout. Interestingly, with both the pacers accounting for a wicket, Captain Lohani believes we'll give them a break and we'll get a new bowler. Every captain comes with his new template, Nishad. Ideally, I would have thought that maybe one of the pacers deserves a full run into his quota of overs. Picked. Has enough legs to go for a 4. That's a lovely hit by Charandeep. He's the key man here as far as the Marvels are concerned because two top order batters are back in the dugout and they are on your frame.
Yes, this time he anticipated well and was able to just place that pass square leg for 4. Now for the Chennai Marvels, it's also imperative that they put in a good performance in a sense that it gives them the best chance. But then you have to leave it. You're dependent on another result, and it looks like in the Actors Cricket Bash for the second consecutive year, Mumbai and Chennai are the sides which won't make it to the playoffs. Goes on to the back foot, defends that to end the over. After 3, 22 for 2.
बहुत अच्छा है बहुत बढ़िया है
Mikhail, as we were discussing earlier, maybe it would have made sense to bowl Siddharth Sharma for another over. Something that Ribhu did with Lalit Bisht yesterday, and it truly worked wonders for them.
But good move here from Lohani to continue with Ajay. He's seeing him getting some swing early on. And to the left-hander, that outswinger to the right-hander becomes an in-swinger. So he's persisting with Ajay from that end. So he'll finish off with Ajay and he'll be hoping he can account for another wicket. Almost. Wicket number 3. And so good to see Rahul Lohani going in with a widey slip as well, just putting some extra bit of pressure. But that one almost crashed into the leg stump.
Yes, charging down the wicket, Rahul Lohani was not up to the stumps. But one of the things we've seen with Rahul is his field placements. Almost yorked him. They'll go cut across for a single. We'll have a look at the umpire. Has it touched anything? No, it's been given byes. So 2 good deliveries by Ajay to start with. And Ajay is the kind of bowler you have to use him in this phase with the new ball. Also, when you were talking about the field placements, he had got the short gully for Charandeep earlier when he walked out to bat. So Rahul has been quite innovative in that sense. And see, Mumbai Aces have nothing to lose. So who knows, it could possibly bring out a performance that really stands out because there's no pressure. He goes across the line and that's gone over the infield and might just trickle away. In fact, they've come back for 2. Just saw that Siddharth was at backward point and was a little gingerly while trying to run back. Just would like to tell all our viewers that these aren't professional cricketers. They are actors, and it's one thing to be fit in the gym, but it's another thing to continuously play out there. So the bodies may have that impact as well. Because cricketing fitness or sporting fitness is a completely different thing. Professional cricketers train for that day in and day out, balancing alongside the gym, physio work, etc.
A birdie tells me you went to the gym this morning, Nishad, at 5:30 a.m. That's some commitment and focus.
Gotta do what you gotta do. And doing their bit are the Chennai Marvels, putting pressure on the fielders, and they get a couple of runs for that one. So Ajay, with his last ball, can he get another wicket? Surprisingly, The first two balls he bowled, Mikhail, in his spell, were possibly the worst he's bowled in this spell. First one was wide, he was hit for 4. The next one was another wide, and then that long hop which got him that wicket. Sometimes the good deliveries don't get you wickets, but your worst deliveries can.
Yeah, everything is providence sometime and not coincidence. Edged. Opportunity taken. Ajay finishes off his quota of 2 overs with 2 wickets. He's having a whale of a time in the middle and he's plucked the heart of the top order of the Chennai Marvels. What a start here for the Mumbai Aces. 3 down for 27.
Well, it's just the lack of pace drawing the batter on the offside. Charandeep getting that thick edge to short third. What a spell it's been by Ajay. Really the surprise package. Chennai Marvels struggling now. 27 for 3. Charandeep gone for 11. In a match where Chennai Marvels batting had to really turn up and put up a big score, they have faltered up front, and it was due to that slow and loopy bowling of Ajay Kumar, who really has turned out to be a surprise package early on day 5, getting those 2 wickets. Ribhu as well squared up by a fantastic delivery by the left-armer Siddharth Sharma. Now it's up to Sanjog Tiwari and Shobhit Atre with Ribhu, Akshay and Charandeep, the 3 most prominent batters back in the hut. There's Shobhit Atre. He's just walked out at number 5.
He'll hold the aces, Nishad. Shobhit Atre didn't have a great day in the field yesterday. Missed out with the bat. Can he make amends today? You've got to really look at one man very attentively over here, Nishad. Nicely played. Misfield. They'll get a couple. As a captain, you need to be proactive sometimes, not reactive. You've got to be ahead of the game and think ahead of the batters. I guess Rahul Lohani has stood out today. He had a field set for the deliveries that were leaving the right-handed batters. Ajay delivered, gave him and persisted with him for 2 overs. And he's eked out 2 wickets from him. This one's picked up. Straight to the fielder. So Rahul Lohani read conditions early, won the toss. Decided to bowl first, spoke about the first half an hour, and they've got 3 wickets over there. So the captain has been on top of things.
Oh, absolutely. And it's been refreshing to see this from the Mumbai Aces. Rahul Lohani is someone you've also seen over the years and have wondered why we haven't seen that contribution from him this year. But yes, in the last match, just showing that tactical nous really.
Here as well, he's very carefully ensuring that he has his fielders in the right positions. Was this?
चलो 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 शाबाश शाबाश पोजीशन गाइस
Wicket number 4.
A stroke of luck for Shobhit Atre, first ball. This time he connects, sends it towards the covers to get off the mark. Would have been 30 for 4, and then another important batter would have been back in the hut had that been given. This was the previous wicket as Charandeep got the edge to short third. Viraj completing the catch there. Really had invited him to go after that one. That's pitched outside leg. Come on, you can't appeal for that. It just looked like it was coming because Sanjog was just trying to push off the back foot and he was going to miss at some stage, creating room for himself. Misses it completely. Ronak hits the middle stump, doesn't miss. As the Chennai Marvels slide further, Sanjog is heading back. We are halfway through. They are 31 for 4.
इधर से भाई इधर से विराज बहुत तेज फेंकता है धीरे फेंकता है इतनी दूर जा रहा लग रहा बहुत तेज फेंकता है तो
Mumbai Aces, they won the toss. They put Chennai Marvels to bat first, and what a performance it has been from the Aces. Ajay Kumar with a dream spell. One might wonder where was he all this while. Here's Viraj Kapoor, starts with a wide. Mumbai Aces looking for their first win. They might just get it in the very last match of their league stage. Here is Viraj Kapoor, a short, lean, fast bowler. Bowls a slower one, but it has been picked up really well by Shobhit. It was a straightforward catch for long off, but could not grab that. It's a lifeline for Shobhit.
गुड प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड विराज बहुत अच्छे
It has been pulled and it is a straightforward catch. It's a well-judged catch here. And Akash, on his very first ball, tried to go big. Mumbai Aces, they had saved the best performance for the very last match, it seems. The wickets are falling. This was the previous one in the previous over by Ronak Bhinder. And now Akash has to go out. He scored a golden duck. Wicket for Viraj Kapoor.
मुंबई एसेस
33 for 5 in 5.2 overs. They had to win big Chennai Marvels to have any chance of qualification. But now they are doing a favor to Royals and Lions. If Mumbai Aces win this, we will have the top 4 confirmed. Maybe not in the right order. We'll have to wait for 2 more matches. Here is Kashish Mundir. The slower one, bowled after a huge grunt by Viraj Kapoor. tried to fake. We see that a lot of that in mixed martial arts and boxing, fakes and feints. Here's one in cricket as well. It was a short one. Outside the off stump. Tried to go on the onside. That was a very good catch. Another slow one, and what a length this time by Viraj Kapoor. He knows it was that close. This is what happens when you have nothing to lose. Sometimes the best performances come out in these circumstances. And Viraj Kapoor in this over has shown that. He's given away just 3 runs, took one important wicket, and what a ball this was. Probably the best slower one that you can bowl, and he knows it. Kashish Pundir off the mark. Too wide. Sometimes when the ball is this wide, the batting team should be awarded 2 extra runs. Missed out on an opportunity, Kashish Pundir, thanks to that brilliant run out by Savant Premi in the previous match against Delhi Titans. He's a good batter. They'll have to string together a partnership here. Another wide. The strategy is clear from Viraj Kapoor. He wants to lure the batters into playing a big shot. Already forced one catch in this over, but there have been 3 wides. Another slower one. Bowled to perfection. Another dot ball. What an over this has been. Mumbai Aces really economic in their bowling. Are we staring at the lowest score of this season so far? Just 5 of this over, courtesy 3 wides. Brilliant ball to end the over. Superb start by Viraj Kapoor. 6 gone, 36 for 5.
नो बॉल जरा चेक कर नो बॉल अरे तो पैड में लगा बैट इसकी भी आवाज ले रहे हो क्या तुम कहीं से भी आवाज ले लेते हो नहीं नहीं आपको आज ऐसा आउट मिल गया नो बॉल चेक कर दे
Charandeep Singh, the only player who crossed that double-digit mark. And this was the last ball of Viraj Kapoor's over. They are checking if he had overstepped. And it looks like he did. He will have to come back to his bowling mark.
नो बॉल नो बॉल नो बॉल
It was a front foot no ball. And now the fielding team will have to reset their positions. Viraj Kapoor will come back to his bowling mark. A rare no ball in this inning that we have seen so far. What an over that was from Viraj Kapoor. And now Shobhit has a chance to go big. He has faced 6 balls, scored just 2 runs. Marvels really need that. It's a free hit delivery. Got his bat to the ball. Not in the gap though. It will be just a single. Now the over ends. 6 gone, 38 for 5.
बैटिंग पावर प्ले ये आउटसाइड है सरकार पावर प्ले ले लिया तो भी दिया चलो चलो भाग के बैक टू फील्ड लेफ्टी स्ट्राइक राइटी है दोनों राइटी है ना अरे बैटिंग पावर प्ले 3 आउटसाइड द सर्कल गुड मॉर्निंग
A sorry batting card for Chennai Marvels here. With just one batter passing the 10-digit, double-digit mark. 11 runs scored by Charandeep. He was caught by Viraj Kapoor in the bowling of Ajay Kumar. And now Shobhit Atre, Kashish Pundir trying to rebuild the innings as Mikhail Vaswani joins us back.
अरे हमारे वाले ले आओ यार पानी यार.
Crucial outing here for the Chennai Marvels, and they seem to be in all sorts of trouble. Ideally, you would have imagined them to go big and get a big score in a must-win game where they need to win with a big net run rate as well. But for the moment, it's the Mumbai Aces who've lost their first 4 games, but today they're putting on a show this morning after winning the toss and electing to field. They've just rattled the top order of the Chennai Marvels as Shobit and Kashish now get into damage control mode. This man, Ajay, jersey number 44, 2 wickets for him in his 2 overs. This was the first. What a lucky break, lovely catch there by Maitrik Thakkar. And then a lovely catch there behind third. Finished off his quota of 2 overs with 2 wickets to his credit. And he's a happy man. He's the captain's go-to man today with the ball. Asked to open the bowling alongside Siddharth. And he got that ball to move. 2 for 14 in his 2 overs. Certainly the MVP for now.
And as Nishad had mentioned about his looks being similar to Dalip Tahil. Siddharth with a great start to his second over. Shobit possibly tried to pick it up, the Yorker length ball, completely missed out.
Yeah, for a moment I felt the helicopter shot was coming out from Shobit's bat. Almost readied himself for that helicopter to take off. Opportunity here for Siddharth. Yeah, look at that swing of the bat. Some wild swings from Shobit Atre. He's missing everything for the moment. Mumbai Aces, who would have thought would have come out with such a performance for a side that's only faced defeat and frustration. Today rather depleted with some of their famed players missing out. Just shown that cricket is such a leveler and how quickly things change, Savi.
This is a good connection by Shobit Atre. He will find the boundary, a rare boundary for the Marvels this innings. That will make him feel good. Talking about the performance of Mumbai Aces, Mikhail. Also, when you do not have anything to lose, these are the kind of performances that come out. Made room for himself, Shobit Atre. Had a lot of time to play this slower ball.
I told at the start, watch out for Shobit Atre. Nishad Paivedya was on comms with me. This was slow, nicely sat up, wide. And if you look at Shobit's batting approach, he's always looking to create some room and space. Got him! Look at that! For the leg stump going cartwheeling. What a delivery and what a comeback here by Siddharth. That was quick, that was accurate. And that leg stump literally submerged and buried there on the ground.
Yes, he saw that, Siddharth. He saw a pattern of Shobit Atre moving away and just had to follow it, adjust his line a little bit. And leg stump goes for a walk. Shobit Atre made 7 of 11. Marvels in deep trouble.
बोल देना हर हर महादेव बहुत बढ़िया
This is the kind of bowling card that Mumbai Aces were itching to see this entire season. Every bowler coming good for Aces. Siddharth Sharma and Ajay Kumar got 2 wickets each, 1 each for Ronak Bhinder and Viraj Kapoor. Viraj was brilliant in that first over. Yes, there were some wides and no balls. Siddharth still has 2 balls to go. Can he make it 3? It's going to be Sushant Mane. We haven't seen a lot of his batting this season. Same can be said for Kashish Pundir, who is a very capable batter. Has been impressive with his bowling, Sushant Bane. That's a good length to end the over. What a spell by Siddharth. 2 wickets, gave just 9 runs. 7 gone, 43 for 6 marvels.
Yeah. ऐसे ओवर दिया ना नेक्स्ट टाइम
43 for 6 in 7 overs. The lowest score this season has been 74, posted by Jaipur Royals against Delhi Titans. Mumbai Aces, they might have not won anything this season, but in this very last match, they are pulling off a great performance, keeping Chennai Marvels away from getting qualified, making the path easy for Ahmedabad Lions and Jaipur Royals. Would have been a potential knockout battle in the evening if Chennai Marvels would have done something. We still have 13 overs to go, and here comes Harsh Chaudhary. He bowled a brilliant last ball in the match yesterday against Ahmedabad Lions when Aces were defending 4 of the last over. Almost got his team across the line. And that was only because of a very disciplined line and length. This is a good placement. The batters will come back with 2 runs.
Yeah, Sushant's looking good. Just like the way he's playing his shots, presenting the full phase of the bat, trying to get closer to the body. Looks very compact, technically very sound. Sense that he's bringing in some cricketing acumen into his game. Beautifully driven there. Just a mere punch down the ground. This game was so important for the Chennai Marvels. Not all is lost. Remember, they're playing a hurting Mumbai Aces. So even if they get somewhere around 80-90 from here, which looks highly difficult. Go straight past the bowler for another single. They'll need a total to defend over here. Remember, there's Maitrik Thakkar up front here for Mumbai Aces, who's gone quiet. So he'll be raring to just redeem himself and end on a high. Mumbai will come out with a counter-attack plan. They'll want to just prove things to themselves that they belong. And there are no pushovers, Savi. Sometimes you fight the demons in the mind to tell yourself that, listen, we may have had 4 bad games, but we are a good side.
Change in leadership also today for the Aces. And this is exactly the ball that Harsh has in his stock. He keeps it in his back pocket, and he utilized a lot of it yesterday in that match. A lot of wickets have fallen for Chennai Marvels. This was the previous one, Shobhit Atre. He had scored a boundary the previous ball, tried to repeat that, find the same gap. And look at where leg stump had gone. He'll have to bowl that again. Try to York Kashish Pundir here.
Yeah, they'll have to keep things tidier. Mumbai Aces, they've done exceptionally well in the first 7 overs. Yeah, that was Shobhit Atre's wicket. Beaten for pace. Just didn't react in time. Slower delivery, nicely picked up. Will be fielded at backward square leg. Ronak Binder there doing the fielding. Yeah, impressive bowling performance. Both the seamers, Savi, in Siddharth and Ajay, between the 4 overs that they dished out, they gave away only 23 runs. Make no mistake, and have taken 4 wickets. Now that's what you want when you win the toss from your fast bowlers up front. Good toss to win, and a great response by the captain's players.
There is a run-out opportunity. A direct hit could have been curtains for Sushant, but it will give him one extra run. We talked about how it was very important for Marvels to pull off a good performance. Look at the extra bounce that Harsh got. And Sushant did a good job to come under it. Overthrow helping their cause. Chennai not only had to win today, they had to win big. They can still do it with the kind of bowling attack that they have, but they need the runs. And this is not helping at all. Good over by Harsh. 8 gone, 50 for 6.
That's a fantastic bowling card. 4 wickets between Siddharth and Ajay in their 4 overs, giving away only 23 runs. That's been the differentiator and maybe the game clincher as well. Ronak added 1 to his tally, so did Viraj. 6 wickets to fall. The first to go was Ribu Mehra. Squared up wonderfully by Siddharth, got a leading edge. And an easy straightforward catch taken by Ravinder at point. Both the pacers came together in tandem. We are back live. We'll get you the wickets sometime later. Interestingly, probably this is for the first time in an ACB game in Season 6. We haven't seen a team hit a 6 so far in an innings. Just the 3 boundaries here for the Marvels as they crawl to 50 with 2 overs to go. Yeah, the first to go, Ribu Mehra. Ravinder with the catch. Then a lucky break here for Ajay Kumar. Good catch by Maitrik. Third to go. Another wicket to Ajay Kumar. He finished his quota of 2 overs with 2 wickets for 14 runs. Then Ronak Binder bowled one straighter and quicker that disturbed the middle stump. And that was his last ball of his second over. So he finished off as well with a wicket to his tally. Nishat Pai Vaidya joins me in the comm box.
It's been a crawl, really. And that's the word to describe the Chennai Marvels batting today. They just seem almost deflated, Mikhail, after losing yesterday's match where they had an opportunity. They had the Delhi Titans at 22 for 4. Lalit Bisht had done everything. He had delivered a spell of 4 for 6 in a T10 match, absolute gold. And then thereafter, they just allowed too many runs to flow after the new ball was done. And once those runs flowed, Delhi Titans got past 100. Saksham was brilliant. Then obviously we saw the magic from Karan Raheja as well. It just has been a very deflating performance today from the Chennai Marvels. Just haven't turned up. Have physically turned up, but they haven't tuned in really.
Yeah, they are on switch off mode, airplane mode. Nishad, the Chennai Marvels. Oh, it's going to be Maitrik Thakur will come on to bowl over number 9. Not seen this happen very often. That's because he's donned the wicket-keeping gloves all through the previous 4 games. Lot of changes here today for the Mumbai Aces. From the playing 11 to the ideas to the strategies and execution. He's a fantastic cricketer himself, an elegant and an effective left-handed top-order batter. Not had the best of ACB Season 6, but he can finish on a high. He's a quality bat. Just 1 innings away from big form. Gentle medium pace for him. Couple of steps into his stride. There's some momentum here for the Marvels. At least they're finding the singles. They were only sticking to dot ball theory at one point in time.
And with these last 2 overs to come, they'll just try to get close to that 70-run mark, of course. But Rahul has been a surprise package as a leader. He has led from the front in terms of his tactics and has shown good awareness. Maitrik isn't keeping today, so he's got the opportunity to bowl. Just a few steps. Sushant's lofted that down the ground. Is that an opportunity? That is an opportunity. A fumbling, tumbling take. And it's Harsh who has completed the catch on possibly the second rebound.
Oh, that almost popped out. The juggler. Well, finally, Harsh takes one. Another one bites the dust here for the Marvels. Wickets are falling in a heap. Rahul Lohani is a delighted captain. And Maitrik Thakkar too joins the other bowlers with a wicket to his name. What a morning here for the Mumbai Aces. Got the toe end of the bat. Did get a bit of height. Harsh getting underneath. Popped out 1, 2. And then he takes a one-handed catch. Job completed. But a promising innings from Sushant comes to an end. A run ball 6. Looked good in that short stay. He walks back.
Chennai Marvels, the stumble continues. There was another wicket, and now Pratik has come out to bat at number 9. I wonder why he's batting so low. He's someone who's also opened the batting and has shown the strength with his arms, but batting too low today. There he is, Pratik Balhara. It also sometimes reminds you now, Mikhail, obviously you're going to point out my memory. There's when the Netherlands had played 96 World Cup and then 2002 they came back to the Champions Trophy. I'll come back to that. Bowled him, first ball. Maitrik Thakkar right on the money. It was full. Pratik Balhara went for the big booming drive, missed it. And guess what? Mumbai Aces designated wicketkeeper batter is now on a hat-trick.
Look at that for accuracy and precision there. You miss, I hit. Keeping it very simple, Maitrik Thakkar. Maybe just sending a message to the dugout. I can also bowl and get you wickets. Pratik goes for a first ball duck. Chennai Marvels capitulation continues here at the Air India Sports Club ground. That's another wicket that falls.
Guess what? Maitrik Thakkar is on a hat-trick. And just to bring back another Lagan dialogue, as you may remember, one of the English colonels had said, "Gentlemen, he's on a hat-trick."
And this could well and truly be the second hat-trick if it happens. That's because we did see Karan Raheja yesterday pull off a hat-trick across overs. Ball number 5 and 6 in his first and the first over in the first ball of his second over. Maitrik Thakkar on a hat-trick. Couple of steps into his stride. Lalit Bisht will face up to him. Can he make it a memorable outing here, Maitrik? Almost. And they'll steal a single. Lalit will get off the mark. But what an over this has turned out to be.
It would have been a hat-trick against the Chennai Marvels in a second consecutive match. They played last evening's game, and you know what happened there. It was Karan Raheja who got a hat-trick. Chennai Marvels turned up today and almost conceded another. Maitrik, again a couple of steps. That's gone off the edge. Well, he's gotten another wicket. That's his third. As Kashish Pundir goes for the wild swing. Everything going Mumbai Aces' way, and Chennai Marvels are in danger of being bowled out pretty quickly now.
Oh, it's been a slide. The boys in yellow have caved in. Full delivery, going for the big hit, gets the leading edge. Shot third says thank you very much. What a clinical effort with the ball here from the Mumbai Aces as Kashir Pundir walks back for 3 and 6. And now it's the last pair in the middle.
Only one batter in the double figures. That was Charandeep when he got 11. The rest of it, just a phone number. +5177036010. Got to check Truecaller whose number it is. But anyways, in a sorry state of affairs, Maitrik now, will he take the last wicket as Kapil Chauhan has walked out to bat. Well, has that hit something on the way to the wicket keeper? Seems like it. End of over number 9. It's 52 for 9.
Yeah, Alexa. Center.
It's the last over for the Chennai Marvels in their batting innings of the Actors Cricket Bash. It'll bring to a close a campaign that started off promisingly. In the first match, Ribu Mehra had fought hard. We thought we'll see a lot from this team. But then this was the previous wicket with Kashish Pundir edging one to short third. Viraj to bowl the last over. And once again, Mikhail, the second match also promised a lot from the Chennai Marvels.
Right.
That'll be a wide. In the second match, as you may remember, Ribu Mehra and Charandeep were magnificent during that run chase against Ahmedabad Lions. But it's just been a slippery slope after that, and they've just continued sliding downwards and downwards and downwards.
Yeah, they've lacked inspiration in the middle. More of desperation there. Edge, that should be curtains to the innings. Clinical effort here by the Mumbai Aces as the Marvels are bowled out for 53 inside 10 overs. You've got to really applaud the effort of the Aces. They've lost their last 4 games, but they're still showing they have enough gas in the tank to come out and put up an inspiring effort. Another delivery that just got the edge and beautifully done behind the stumps by stand-in skipper and wicketkeeper Rahul Lohani.
A laboured effort from the Chennai Marvels ends. Lalit Bisht is the last man out for 1, and they have only been dismissed for 53. This is the lowest total in the Actors Cricket Bash this year. But Maitrik Thakkar coming in, adding those finishing touches with those 3 wickets. But it was beautifully set up by Ajay Kumar with a spell up front, getting those 2 wickets. With the pressure of them today, Mumbai Aces have truly been quite clinical. They've kept it simple and everything's worked for them. And sometimes it's such an anomaly, right? When there's nothing at stake, it sometimes can bring the best out of you.
Yeah, a couple of bowlers stood out. Maitrik Thakkar as well in his 1 over that he bowled. He had 3 wickets. A nice juggling catch in the deep, popped in twice, and then finally Harsh was able to hang on to that. And then the stump went cartwheeling. He generated some pace, you miss, I hit, and then he induced an edge, a shot third. And he completed a fantabulous over with 2 runs and 3 wickets coming off his 1. He'll walk back with the honours. He'll lead the way forward. That's because he'll come out to bat as well and lead this chase as well for the Mumbai Aces. They'll be a happy lot walking back to the dugout. couple of players missing out today. It's a bit of a depleted side, but that's not really coming way of their performance. Maitrik Thakur will certainly want to carry this confidence and form into his batting as well. Got to stand up and applaud this Mumbai Aces effort. Down but not out. They want to end on a high and go back with good memories after the league stages.
Just reflecting on the Chennai Marvels innings today, they were rocked early in the first over with Ribu Mehra just being squared up by Siddharth. And thereafter, it was Ajay Kumar who truly foxed the batters with his lack of pace. A long hop got him the wicket of Akshay Chandel, but then he was consistent and earned the wicket of Charandeep. And then Chennai Marvels, after that, never got going. The others came in. Viraj Kapoor had an impact, and later towards the end, Maitrik Thakur coming in and making merry. But look at the number of extras, 12 extras, Mikhail. Had those extras not come, it would have been even worse for the Chennai Marvels.
But it's the bowling card that will look really good today in this morning's fixture. 6 bowlers used, and look at Siddharth and Ajay Kumar. The pace duo between the 4 overs gave away 23 runs and took 4 wickets between them. It's the dot deliveries that they accounted for. 11 dot deliveries that accounted for severe pressure on the Chennai Marvels. Maitrik Thakur was handed over the ball. He didn't don the wicket-keeping gloves, and he emerged as a hero with the ball. 3 wickets for him in that 1 over, giving away 2 runs. A wicket for Ronak Binder, and Viraj Kapoor as well made his presence felt with 2 wickets. 2 for 8 for him. Yeah, we have a couple of perspectives to be got from both the camps. Savi Srivastava standing by to get us a lowdown on that.
It seems that Mumbai Aces had saved the best for the last. We have seen everything today. We have seen the Mumbai Aces inflicting the first all-out this season and the lowest score. Before we speak to someone from Mumbai, I've got Charandeep with me from Chennai. Charan bhai, it's a must-win match for you. Not the start that you wanted to get in the match today. But क्या लग रहा है कि यहाँ पर बैटिंग थोड़ी सी मुश्किल है आज?
नहीं, इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट कि बैटिंग मुश्किल है, बट सुबह यू नो दैट कि विकेट कंडीशन थोड़ा अलग होता है. थोड़ा अगर आप देखें तो बॉल रुक के आ रहा था और गीली विकेट थी, और टॉस उन्होंने जीता मुंबई ने, तो उन्होंने अच्छा पहले बॉल चूज़ किया क्योंकि कंडीशन के हिसाब से उन्होंने बिल्कुल बेस्ट डिसीजन लिया था. सो उनके जो मेन बॉलर्स थे पहले, उन्होंने बहुत शुरू में ही हम लोगों को 2 जो मेन बैट्समैन हैं, रिबू भैया एंड अक्षय, और मैं स्टार्ट नहीं हो पाया. एंड फिर जब मैं गया था तो थोड़ा किया स्ट्रगल मैं भी कर रहा था क्योंकि बॉल बहुत ज़्यादा रुक के आ रहा था. सो यही रीज़न थे कि ऑल ऑफ द सडन कि हम लोग कोलैप्स कर गए, और आई थिंक 53 हमारा सबसे लोएस्ट स्कोर है अभी. सो आज नहीं था दिन और मुंबई का था क्योंकि वो लोग भी बहुत अच्छी टीम है, बट माइट भी शायद इतने मैचेस से वो नहीं चल रहे थे. आज उनका दिन था, और क्रिकेट यू नो दैट कि दिन का ही गेम होता है, जिसका दिन है वो चल जाता है. सो बस ये था.
आपके पास भी बहुत ही अच्छी बॉलिंग लाइनअप है. आपके 2 ओवर्स भी बहुत क्रूशियल होने वाले हैं. ज़रूर आप अपने आप को बैक करेंगे कि इस टोटल को भी डिफेंड किया जा सकता है.
ऑफ कोर्स सर, टोटल तो इट्स लाइक कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. क्रिकेट है, एक बॉल का गेम होता है, बैट्समैन के लिए भी और बॉलर के लिए भी. तो बैट्समैन, अगर बॉलर का अच्छा बॉल गिर जाए तो बैट्समैन आउट हो जाता है, और अगर बॉलर का नहीं गिरा तो बैट्समैन हिट कर देता है. तो इट्स लाइक कि 53 हम ये नहीं कह रहे कि बहुत ज़्यादा है, और इतना कम भी नहीं है, बिकॉज 60 बॉल्स है. अगर हम लोग भी पहले 2-3 ओवर में अच्छे विकेट्स गिरा देते हैं तो प्रेशर उनके ऊपर भी आ जाएगा, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वो भी अभी 4 मैच हार चुके हैं. तो उनके दिमाग में भी ये होगा कि हमें जीतना है और हमारे लिए मस्ट विन है, तो हम लोग भी पूरा एफर्ट डालेंगे. बाकी लेट्स सी क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता, वो अभी देखते हैं जब स्टार्ट करेंगे. तो
थैंक यू वेरी मच चरणदीप भाई. उम्मीद करेंगे कि एक लो स्कोरिंग थ्रिलर हमें दिखे.
फॉर श्योर. थैंक यू.
That was Charandeep hoping for the best. Now I'm joined by somebody who rocked Chennai early in the bowling attack, Ajay Kumar from Mumbai Aces.
थैंक यू.
अजय भाई, आपसे ये पूछना होगा, कहाँ थे आप अब तक? आपके आने से एक अलग सी बहार आ गई है टीम में.
मैं था यहीं पे था, लेकिन मौका आज मिला बॉलिंग करने का, तो अपना पूरा 100% दिया मैंने. बेसिकली आई एम गुड बॉलर, बट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ जब मिलेगा तो मुझे करके दिखाना है. मेरा यही मकसद रहता है हमेशा. टीम के लिए जो भी अच्छा हो वो दो.
अभी तक एक भी मैच में जीत नहीं मिल पाई थी. कुछ बहुत ही नज़दीकी मैचेस हुए थे, लेकिन आज के मैच से पहले क्या बातचीत थी जब देयर वाज नथिंग टू लूज? तो क्या टीम टॉक था
आज?
जी,
यही था कि अपना जो भी है, जितने भी प्लेयर खेल रहे हैं वो अपना 100% दे. पैनिक होने की ज़रूरत नहीं, क्योंकि वी हैव नथिंग टू लूज़. तो हमारा यही था कि हमें जीत के जाना है, अच्छे से फिनिश करके जाना है. ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम जब हम आए अगले सीज़न में तो एक अच्छे टीम की तरह पे हम अपने आप को दिखाएं आके और अपना 100% दोबारा दें।
क्या लग रहा है कितने ओवर्स में ये रन चेस पूरा होगा?
7।
There we have it. Thank you very much, Ajay bhai. Have a great match.
Thanks.
7 overs is what has been predicted that Mumbai Aces will chase this down. Back to the commentators.
Thank you, Savi. Nice candid chat there by Ajay Kumar, believing in his abilities, candidly also admitting that he's a good bowler. He's looking forward to the opportunities and he'd like to deliver. Charandeep Singh, the only batter to get into double figures there, 11 in 10. Otherwise, it's just been an abysmal batting effort here by Chennai Marvels. That scorecard not bearing a very healthy look. And I'm afraid the Chennai Marvels will also want to delete this from their inbox. Just the one batter getting to double figures, and that too was a bit of a hustle as they were bowled out for 53 in 9.1 overs. How did the batting come along? Mumbai Aces won the toss. Stand-in skipper Rahul Lohani decided to bowl first. Akshay and Ribu opened the innings for the Marvels with some plan. There's a lot of camaraderie between the sides. You can fairly understand. They really are friends first and then they get into fierce competitors. The edge was induced by Siddharth. Ribu was the first to go, departing in the very first over. Then came a bit of aggression, but not for too long as Ajay Kumar struck to send back Akshay. And this was a lucky break as Maitrik took a very fine grab at square leg. Sanjog joined Charandeep and the two of them started to put on some runs and build a partnership in this innings for the Chennai Marvels. But one too many as Charandeep tried to go big and was holed out at shot third, giving Ajay Kumar his second wicket. Ronak Binder finished off his 2 overs by getting the wicket of Sanjog. Wickets kept falling in a heap, couple of efforts that went down in the deep, but the wickets continued to fall. A nice catch in the deep as Akash was the 5th to go. 33 for 5 is when Chennai Marvels found themselves in a bit of trouble. That's when Shobit Atre came along, but he was done in by the extra pace of Siddharth. A quicker delivery that got the better of him. Then a nice little juggling catch in the deep that handed Maitrik his first wicket in his first over. He came back to strike on the very next ball to send back Pratik Balhara, and then one ball later he accounted for his 3rd wicket. This was the final wicket that accounted for 10 scalps of the Chennai Marvels as they were bowled out for 53, and not surprised with the huddle and the high fives over there.
Well, if you have to pick a standout bowler, it's really difficult because Siddharth Sharma, he took 2 for 9. He started off by taking the wicket of Ribu, set things up. Ajay Kumar followed that up with 2 for 14. And thereafter, everyone contributed. Viraj Kapoor with 2 for 8. Maitrik with those 3 wickets in that solitary over that he bowled. Well, if Mumbai Aces are to record their first victory in the Actors Cricket Bash 2026, then they don't have a very big target before them. They have to get it at less than a run a ball. 54 needed off the 10 overs. It's been a disappointing competition really for the Mumbai Aces, but today they have seemed good in a sense that they just have had the pressure off them, and with the pressure off, they've also been able to bring their best with the ball. Now the 2 batters walking out to the middle, it's going to be Maitrik Thakkar and Rahul Lohani, the captain himself, has walked out to open the batting.
बोल दे
Maitrik has been good with the ball today. Yesterday he had a very gritty innings out there. The conditions weren't very easy and one felt he may have taken his time, but on reflection maybe it was the kind of innings that held Mumbai Aces together. But had they allowed maybe a Madhav to continue batting, then they could have gotten a bigger total and eventually may have beaten Ahmedabad Lions. And who knows, may have turned up today with a chance of making it through. But today, if Mumbai Aces win this, it will only be a consolation victory. What that will mean is that we'll have our top 4 set. Maitrik Thakkar opening the batting, coming off a 30-odd last match. Rahul Lohani, the captain for the day, was very good with his field placements and was innovative as well. Marshaled his troops and resources extremely well, continued to put the pressure on the Chennai Marvels, and getting to bat today up front, he would want to finish the job clinically here as well. As expected, Chirag Desai with the new ball gets the ball to move into the right-hander, but he'll be bowling to the left-handed Maitrik, which is why he's coming from round the wicket, and with his natural movement will just get it a touch away from Maitrik. Someone who also bowls a little bit and moves the ball around, as I've seen in the nets a couple of times, is Mikhail Vaswani. Welcome.
Yeah, opportunity here for Mumbai Aces to put the markers. All set for ball 1. Chirag Desai with the ball, and Maitrik Thakkar will be taking strike. Giving him company will be the captain, Rahul. So a change in that opening combination here for the Mumbai Aces. Can it work? We'll have to wait and watch. But 54, ideally you'd want to believe. Advantage, Mumbai Aces.
Wrong-footed, moves that a little bit away, and that's wide. An action that's like kind of a mixture of Chris Harris and Virat Kohli.
Yeah, I always reminded of Chris Harris. Very tricky customer with the ball. Maitrik Thakkar. Another wide. 2 runs out of 53, -2.
When you talk about Chris Harris, Mikhail, we often remember him as a part of the great New Zealand middle order in sense of the all-rounders alongside Chris Cairns. This one just on the tram line will be the first legal delivery. Well, when you talk about Chris Harris, his initials were CZ Harris. Do you know what Z stands for?
I leave that to Nishad Pai Vaidya.
Another wide, it was Zinzan Harris, Chris Zinzan. One of the unique names, his father also played for New Zealand, Zinzan Harris.
I also believe that Nishad Pai Vaidya actually has an NSPV. Am I right, Nishad?
Absolutely right.
And that is Sunai, if I'm right.
Yeah, perfect. Off the back foot, hit towards point, stopped there by Lalit Bisht. It's actually Shobit Atre who stopped that one. Well, a good stop. Yesterday he had a tough day in the field.
Things change, fortunes change. Shobit Atre hit a very nice boundary, but then was out the next delivery. Change in the field, left-right combination in the middle, 4 on the off inside the dial. You can see a short third, backward point, conventional covers, a bit of a gap between mid-off and cover. Then you have short fine, long gone, mid-wicket. Enough time to play themselves in. No hurry, no worry, no fuss whatsoever.
Now this is right up Chirag's alley. This is his comfort zone, bowling to the right-hander. And just to tell you, when you're wrong-footed, once again we'll come to that. When you're wrong-footed, Rahul just going for the quick single, they'll make it, throw off target. So when a bowler is wrong-footed, the hand naturally falls towards leg slip, which is why that incoming movement is a lot more natural. Something you may remember, one of the Pakistan players, Sohail Tanveer. We were once interviewing him, and we had asked him about it, and he said it does come naturally because he was wrong-footed. So as a left armer, he would get it towards his arm would go towards leg slip, which is why the hand would get the ball in naturally to the left-hander.
Yeah, different styles, different angles. Picked away. That's in the gap. The first boundary here for Mumbai Aces in the chase. They are away. And they are making little work of this small little total posted by the Marvels.
Because he had delivered 3 wides bowling from round the wicket, he decided to come over, but then lost his line there. That would have been a perfect ball to the right-hander. But easy pickings for Maitrik. Just carted that away. Looks set to deliver an all-round performance. Had taken 3 wickets earlier.
Right arm round, 1 left. Ball is there. Chalo boys. Come on, Chirag bhai.
Yeah, 9 runs already in the first over. Ideally, Mumbai Aces would want to get there in quick time. Have an early lunch. The Mumbai Aces dugout will be telling, let's wrap it up, boys.
Right ball.
Yeah, he sprayed it on all sides of the wicket this morning, Chirag. His 4th wide. This is a lengthy over. 10 already.
Well, Chirag was very good yesterday in the first 2 overs and had created that pressure which Lalit Bisht just continued and then capitalized on. Maitrik drives down the ground. That's a strong zone. It'll only be a single. An expensive first over in the context of the match. Mumbai Aces are 11 for no loss.
पानी भी लेके आना पानी और एक पीछे रहे बाबा हाँ ड्राइव की हाँ ठीक है लॉन्ग ऑफ कर लो और वो पीछे शुरू करो सबकी आवाज़ आ रही है
There's actually a lot of ability in this Chennai Marvels unit, but ability on paper may not necessarily translate out in the middle. Talent shown in the nets may not necessarily come to the fore in the match, and that has been the case with the Chennai Marvels. A lot of these players play together in different competitions, but somehow the unit has not really delivered for the Marvels this year and for the second consecutive year. Ribu Mehra had a couple of good knocks. Charandeep had one good contribution, but other than that, the batting has been dismal. The bowling have definitely tried their best. This man included, Lalit Bisht, couple of good spells for him.
Yeah, don't be surprised. Maitrik Thakkar at some point will call for another bat. He's had this habit of doing so. Bisht to Thakkar. Handsomely driven. There's protection in the deep. That'll bring Rahul on strike. The last of the league matches here for both these sides. And Mumbai Aces look good to bow out on a high.
It's been very good to see the way Rahul Lohani has led the side today, and we keep saying that because he was very good with his field placement, bowling changes. Now time for him to deliver with the bat as well. Well, a bit of a goodie bag there for Ajay Kumar. Bowled a very good spell earlier. I beg your pardon, that was Ravinder. Glad I didn't say Dalit Tahil though.
Our Bollywood buff is sitting alongside me. Oh, that's Madhav Devchake. opened the innings yesterday. He's getting another fab goodie. Every player will walk away with that lovely hamper. Nishad, did you get yours?
That's a wide down the leg side. Well, maybe on the day of the final. We still have a couple of days to go, Mikhail. Mumbai Aces may be heading home. We aren't.
Yeah, that's some logical sense into your explanation. But we all have to be hopeful. Some way or the other, we all need to have our hands on that at some point in time. The goodies make for a good day. Rahul Lohani, he's having a good day as captain. Oh, swing and a miss. And the batters will steal a single, courtesy apiece. Brings a different smile, right, when you receive a gift, Nishad?
And it's not so much about what's in the gift. It's just that you have been presented something. There's Ajay Kumar. A fab spell today. Like, remember the times even when you used to get a gift as a child on your birthday, it was more about unwrapping the gift. That excitement. Doesn't matter what's inside. It's just the fact that you've been gifted something.
Whatever could have been inside, the presentation would excite you. Yeah, but so nice to see the Actors Cricket Bash ensuring that all players are spoiled and pampered as well for the commitment they are showing in the middle. He's trying to glide it down. And that kind of a chase where you can just play yourself in and get home.
Lalit Bisht on the back of that good spell yesterday, just losing direction. He's already conceded 4 runs, 2 of them via wides. And remember, yesterday he conceded 6 across his 2 overs.
Yeah, this game has ended up being a bit of a damp squib. It was inconsequential for the Mumbai Aces. It was a must-win with the big victory for the Marvels. It just ended up on the flip side for them. And the Aces certainly will want to believe they can go back a happy bunch. Rise of catch it, sent back, and a good call as well by Maitrik. There was no run in that. Courtesy that wonderful bowling effort, the Aces can bat without much pressure. How often do you see all 10 wickets fall in a T10 contest, Nishad? It's very rare, and Mumbai Aces have done the unimaginable.
Yes, even if you stumble, you fumble, you still get across around 70, as we have seen in the Actors Cricket Bash, even during the previous edition. A good end to the over for Lalit. 2 gone, 16 for no loss. The Mumbai Aces seem to be on course. This is the final day of the league phase, and the criteria to qualify through to the playoff is the following. The top 4 teams qualify. We have a fair idea who they will be. The top 2 will meet in qualifier 1. The incentive for finishing in the top 2 is that you get another chance in case you have a bad day during qualifier 1. After qualifier 1, if you lose, you move into the eliminator, to the qualifier 2, that is, to play a team that has won the eliminator, which will be between the team that finishes on 3rd and 4th. And ultimately, the winner of the qualifier 2 goes on to play the final against the winner of the qualifier 1. So as we have seen, this format was introduced across most cricket leagues around the globe. IPL was the first to introduce it in 2011. We'll come back to the story behind that as well after this ball. Wrong-footed Chirag, this time on the money from round the wicket, will concede a single. So the IPL used to have a semi-final format in the first 3 editions, and one of the things that used to happen was a team has a bad day on the day of the semi-final, and all the good work that they have done in the league will all go waste. We saw that with the Kings 11 Punjab, or the Punjab Kings as they are called today. They finished second behind Rajasthan Royals in 2008, had a bad day in the semi-final against Chennai, knocked out. 2009, Delhi Daredevils, Delhi Capitals as they were known back then. Delhi Daredevils topped the table, faced Deccan Chargers, ran into an inspired Adam Gilchrist. Knocked out. Rahul goes big, doesn't connect well, will only be a single. So we saw those things happening. 2010 as well, Royal Challengers Bangalore finished second. In fact, finished fourth, I beg your pardon. It was Chennai Super Kings who actually just sneaked into the playoffs, and then they beat the Deccan Chargers. Outside the off stump, lets it go through. So in a sense, they changed the format before the 2011 edition of the IPL just to incentivize the teams that finish in the top 2. Even if you have a bad day, you have another shot to make it through to the final. That's been driven for a single. In fact, they'll come back for 2. That's good running and possibly a third. Well, this is poor cricket really. Chennai Marvels, well, the wheels have completely come off, so they know that the match is moving towards an inevitable conclusion.
Oh yeah, the writing's on the wall. Just a matter of time before Mumbai Aces finally celebrate a win at the receiving end in the first 4 outings. A wonderful explanation of that introduction of IPL playoffs. You have an elephant's memory, Nishad. Wonder how you managed to do that. I'll need to have a couple of almonds every morning if I have to sit alongside you and discuss cricket. Yeah, that's far and wide. It's been given wide as well. Spoke about all the teams. Did you miss out Mumbai Indians somewhere, Nishad?
Well, Mumbai Indians had, in fact, if you remember, 2013 and 2017, those titles, they lost the qualifier 1. That's been pulled away by Rahul. That'll be a 4. His first boundary. Well, a bit of chai time in the Mumbai Aces dugout. They can have a nice hot cup of tea. But a little too early for something cold, perhaps.
A coffee with Madhav in the dugout of the Mumbai Aces. Nice character, Madhav Devchak. I have a couple of chats with him. Nicely driven. A bundle of energy is Madhav. You get into a conversation with him and he can talk on varied subjects. Good start here for the Aces. 28 for no loss after 3.
बाहर बैट रखा होगा एक चिराग भाई वो टेनिस लिखा होगा उसमें टेनिस क्रिकेट चिराग भाई बाहर चले जाओ अरे मैंने जो बाहर बैट रखा था ना बाहर चिराग भाई रोहित आ गया हां बल्लो एक ही लेफ्टी राइट शाबाश पकड़े हां यस
Well, 28 for no loss, and Mumbai Aces only 26 runs away from closing their campaign with a win here at the Actors Cricket Bash 2026. It's been a dominating performance by Mumbai Aces, but too little too late. They'll obviously reflect on those couple of matches. Yesterday, a couple of things would have gone their way. A few more runs and Ahmedabad Lions would have been in trouble. The other day against Chandigarh Mavericks, a better performance in the super over. And today, Mumbai Aces would have been staring at the possibility of making it through to the playoffs.
Yeah, the story of probabilities and possibilities in cricket time and again just reminds us that anything can happen in this sport. But they've not applied themselves the way they should have, Mumbai Aces. They've had their moments, as you rightly pointed out. But something to take back, Nishad, as a team. A side that's been the punching bag for almost all the teams. They'll have a story to share. They'll have some smiles when they get back. And this man's done a good job. Didn't feature in the side, but when he comes back as captain. Good life.
Had taken a very good catch on the boundary yesterday against Ahmedabad Lions.
Come on, Manu bhai.
But we didn't see him bat in this tournament. Gets a single. We're also continuing on the playoff thing, that why it matters is, so Mumbai Indians doing well in the league phase 2013-17, lost the qualifier 1, but then got another chance, won the qualifier 2 and went on to win the title as well. The only team in IPL history to win after coming from the eliminator, that is finishing 3rd or 4th, is the Sunrisers Hyderabad in 2016. Otherwise, generally the top 2. So it incentivizes that consistency over the tournament. But here in the Actors Cricket Bash last year, it was Delhi Titans who just picked up steam, and that is because T10 cricket obviously is a lot more fickle, one would say. A single, another single for Maitrik, they're doing it easily.
Yeah, all you need is a mauka, a chance. Defending champions Delhi Titans, courtesy that win yesterday has given them a great opportunity of finishing in the top 2. Chandigarh Mavericks, runaway leaders, 4 and 4 for them. Two teams with very healthy net run rates at 1 and 2. Royals and Ahmedabad Lions will be happy watching the way the Chennai Marvels are falling apart in this contest. And this will pretty much complete the top 4. Throwing the kitchen sink at that one, Rahul Lohani.
Tried to throw the kitchen sink but didn't seem to lift it properly. Misses that one. Can just go over the offside. Can see that Charandeep is trying to bowl there. A stumping appeal. It's good work by Akash Shinde behind the stumps, and Rahul is already marching towards the pavilion. Although Akash was standing a couple of paces behind the stumps, he had the presence of mind to see that Rahul had dragged his foot out and then didn't bother to come back. He did try, of course, but great presence of mind by Akash. Gets Chennai Marvels their first wicket. He's gone, of course. We had confirmation on video and the umpire confirms as well. But Rahul had already walked back and he's gone for 8 of 13. Mumbai Aces are 30 for 1.
Yeah, some life for the Chennai Marvels in this game. Some joy in an otherwise very, very insipid effort all through. 30 for 1. New man in, Viraj Kapoor. 2 wickets for him with the ball. Maitrik Tucker also has been very conservative. You just feel he wants to bat through. It's the one wicket to go here for the Mumbai Aces of the last delivery. Shinde with that effort behind the stars. Realize it's better to get rid of the ball rather than break the stumps with the gloves. Yeah. Rahul just trying to overhit this one. He's trying to dab it down third. 4 done, 30 for 1.
पीछे पीछे चिराग अपना सुशांत इधर आना कट पे आना सामने कशिश हाँ मन्नू
30 for 1 and not a big target. Maitrik Thakkar still out in the middle. Rahul Lohani was the previous batter dismissed on 8. Viraj Kapoor has just walked in at number 3. Surprised that they haven't gone for Madhav up the order. May just be giving the others a run as well. But Rakesh Yadav, Madhav, you would think they would be batting ahead of Viraj. But it's the last match and of course it's just petering along towards its conclusion. Maitrik to face Akshay Chandel.
I sense Maitrik will take the attack to the opposition in this over. Must have realized enough is enough. Now we need to find the gaps and a couple of boundaries. Goes for that wild, expensive swing. There's some movement in the air. Just lacked discipline today with bat and ball. Couple of extras, couple of wides very early here for the Marvels. Akshay Chandel, I believe, is a very fine cricketer, one of the best batters in the tournament, but has not been able to get going. Just get the impression, Nisha, that we have the top 4 confirmed now. And I think the order as well, unless we see a bit of a change in the remaining 2 games.
Well, we have the next match coming up. The Delhi Titans taking on the Chandigarh Mavericks. And Chandigarh Mavericks are, of course, going to be in the qualifier 1. It's been driven through the covers. It'll be an easy single. We also, of course, now that we've got our top 4 set almost, it'll only be about where they finish positions. Abhishek Kapoor, yesterday they were tested when they were batting, and the thing that Delhi Titans have to focus on is that their batting hasn't been up to mark in the last 2 matches. Goes for the scoop, gets the under edge through the leg side, and that's a single. Looks a little awkward whenever that happens, doesn't it?
You've got to be really brave enough to go for a scoop shot for that kind of pace. The points table. The Jaipur Royals Ahmedabad Lions now want to believe that they've made it to the top 4 with Chennai Marvels going down in this contest in their final league game. But if the Lions can win big or the Royals end up winning big, they can certainly hope for a top 2 finish. That's if the Delhi Titans go down badly, but that's not going to happen that easily, knowing the quality and pedigree of the Lions, beg your pardon, the Titans. Oh, that's been referred upstairs, but I'd want to believe Viraj Kapoor may have made it in time.
Also, if Chandigarh Mavericks are beaten, it may not necessarily be a bad thing for them. Oh, he's made it quite easily. Because sometimes before the playoffs, the business end, you want to get that defeat out of the way.
I call that the law of averages catching up with you at some point. You will have a bad day, rather have it in the league stages. But sometimes teams say, we don't believe in bad days. The momentum is with us. The rhythm is with us. We only believe in good days.
And that's exactly what the West Indian team of the 70s and the 80s and the Aussies did. Aussies in their prime winning those 3 back-to-back World Cups. Maitrik will push for 2. They'll get there. So yes, as a team, you want to turn up every day and think that yes, we want to win. In case you lose on the odd day, just convince yourself, fine, we got the bad day out of the way. But if you're winning, keep that momentum up. Last year, we saw that with the Ahmedabad Lions, where they dominated the league stage, stumbled in the last match, and then lost in the playoffs as well. It's a good ball outside the off stump. End of the over, 35 for 1 after 5. Chennai Marvels were dismissed for 53, and it was an all-round bowling effort by the Mumbai Aces. Everyone contributed. Maitrik Thakkar as well, coming in to bowl the penultimate over, getting those 3 wickets. And then in the run chase, it's been steady, if not spectacular. 35 for 1 after 5, on course to victory. Only 19 runs away to end the season. And Savi Srivastav, we welcome you back in the commentary box. And Mumbai Aces now in the last phase of their competition here, and it's been a disappointing campaign, a lot of ifs and buts, and you think about the couple of moments, if they had gone Mumbai Aces way, who knows, things could have been different. But no point in reflecting on that now, just that when they will get ready for the next Actors Cricket Bash, they've got to get a more well-oiled unit together. But more than that, they'll have to know how to use those resources as well.
Thank you, Nishad, and you make a very good point. Mumbai Aces, they will pull off a victory here. And we had seen the points table just some time back. What they will do is they will overtake Chennai Marvels and actually not end up finishing last. That will be a relief for them. And that was only because of those very close losses. One loss in the super over. We saw a last ball loss, last ball finish, in fact, yesterday against Ahmedabad Lions. A win, big win for Marvels here would have made the last match of the day a potential knockout contest. But now, as you had mentioned some time back, we have the top 4 almost certain. After the next match, we will know who the 2 teams will be who will play the qualifier 1. Here it is, Chandigarh Mavericks right on top, Delhi Titans right behind them. The table toppers will take on each other in the very next match. Jaipur Royals and Ahmedabad Lions will get an opportunity to battle it out. And it is very likely, Nishad, that we are going to see the 2 matchups which we will see here tomorrow. The qualifier 1 can well be between Delhi and Chandigarh. This is a good shot. And a misfield there. It will be a boundary. So now Ajay Kumar's prediction might come true. He said 7 ओवर में चेस कर लेंगे.
7 ओवर में चेस कर लेंगे तो 19 रन तो बनाने ये 2 ओवरों में. But this has been hit very well towards mid-wicket. Sushant could have done better. He got there. And then that unnecessary dive. He was there already. Viraj just trying to do something different. I know Savi may say a few things to me after what I'm going to say next, but that's been pulled to the other side. This time he fields well, one-handed. You remember there was a New Zealand batter, Craig McMillan. So while he was facing Shane Warne, in order to beat his turn and just to throw him off track in an ODI, he just stood square on and then just knocked it down for a single.
It is said that human beings can use right about 15 to 20% of their brain. But Nishad P. Vaidya right here, he has found some sort of hack. What is the upgrade that you got, Nishad?
I guess a lot of overthinking. And if overthinking was a sport at the Olympics, then I guarantee India a few gold medals.
Encyclopedia, Nishad P. Vaidya. That is some way to think. Maitrik Thakkar finally goes for it. This is good fielding. But he has been timing the ball really well right from the first game. Has been unfortunate. Missed out on a few opportunities. He can finish it today.
Yesterday, he was the one who, on reflection, held the batting together. And sometimes you did feel that he was possibly wasting a few deliveries, but it wasn't the easiest of surfaces yesterday. He's tried to hit that towards mid-wicket. Will not carry to the fielder, but will definitely stop it. Sushant Bane tested yet again. As you know, that Ajay had said that they want to get it in the by the 7th over. Well, now they are within reach. Only 12 runs needed. He was already trying to shape up for that sweep and then ultimately dabbles it towards fine leg. Sanjog has gone and stopped that one. A couple of runs to end the over. It's going to be 44 for 1 after 6.
पर मैं रहूंगा
53 all out, Chennai Marvels. We saw that for the very first time, a team getting all out, and the lowest total of this season so far, thanks to some spectacular bowling by Mumbai Aces. Maitrik Thakkar leading the charts on both the sides, took 3 wickets in that one over, is currently playing on 90 not out. The effort that was required from Chennai Marvels did not come today. The very crucial match, the team did not show up, and Mumbai Aces spoiling the party for the Marvels today.
Hasn't been a memorable campaign for either team. And when you talk about Chennai Marvels, when they beat the Ahmedabad Lions, and you just felt that it could possibly inspire them to do something and just lift their performance. Well, we will continue, of course. We've got a couple more matches here on the last day of the league stage of the Actors Cricket Bash. We have a triple header tomorrow as well, all the playoffs. And imagine this, the team that wins the qualifier 1 has the luxury of obviously resting and playing the next day. But the team that wins the eliminator will have to play 2 because they'll go on to play qualifier 2. The team that loses qualifier 1, they'll have to wait and then play the second qualifier. So that's obviously going to be difficult, playing 2 matches in a row. But often people say it's just a few overs, 10 over match, but they don't realize that the body actually drains a lot more in the shorter encounters. Cut away, pass point. Won't be stopped. So this boundary takes the Mumbai Aces closer. Viraj reached out to that one and just placed it.
All the players getting a chance today are coming in handy for Mumbai Aces. We had not seen the batting of Viraj Kapoor until today. He's supporting Maitrik Thakkar well. And now Aces are just 1 hit away to secure the first win of the season. Can it happen in this over? The 7th over, as Ajay Kumar had said. Goes for it, gets a top edge. There is a shot third. who makes a mess of it. Sanjog. There was no coincidence for him this time.
Even Sushant, the bowler, has a laugh. It was just that kind of an effort. He just looked so awkward while doing it. But remember, it's not easy when you're at short third or short fine, because what happens is that the ball may just go off the edge and swirl a little, turn a little, which is why it's not easy to catch those.
Maitrik Thakkar, can he hit the winning runs? Good drive straight to Lalit. There was an opportunity of run out. Finally, some smiles in the camp. Twice they came extremely close but ended up on the losing side. They can celebrate today. And that's what happens when the team has nothing to lose. There is no pressure whatsoever. Mumbai Aces have delivered today. A slower one. Maitrik Thakkar came under the ball, scored a single, inching towards the victory now. Mumbai Aces, one ball after another. And for the very first time, they look extremely comfortable in this run chase. Now they must be thinking what would have happened if those two matches would have gone their way. Here is Viraj Kapoor. 20 balls still to go. One shot away. And tries to finish it in style, gets the outside edge, and it will be game for Mumbai Aces. After waiting for 5 matches, finally there is a sigh of relief. There are smiles on the faces of all the players. Mumbai Aces have conquered today, and in the best fashion that they could have thought of. Mikhail Vaswani, your thoughts?
Yeah, there's always some light at the end of the tunnel, Mumbai Aces will be telling themselves. They've been clinical today. They can flex their muscles. That's because they've put on a show. They walk back. They bow out, but with some smiles, with some cheer and a win under their belt. A depleted side on display, but that didn't deter them from going out there and surprising and shocking their opposition, Chennai Marvels. And I believe with this win for the Mumbai Aces and the loss for the Marvels, we also have a top 4 confirmed this season in the Actors Cricket Bash. We know the teams heading into the playoffs, but you got to stand up and applaud this effort by Rahul Lohani, who was drafted in as stand-in skipper for Sharad Kelkar. He's come out leading his side to a very, very good win. They accounted for all 10 wickets in that first innings with the ball. And after that, they've chased down a very modest and a meagre total of 56 in 7 overs. So it's the Mumbai Aces who prevail. They go back with some good memories from ACB Season 6, and I'm afraid Chennai Marvels have not helped their cause. And they bow out as well of ACB Season 6. Smiles all around. Friends, competitors, buddies, actors, and now professional cricketers on the field. We've seen it all, with both these teams playing their final league game and providing some moments as well.
Chennai Marvels, they had everything in their own hands, but this is how Viraj Kapoor innovated and got the winning runs, and finally a reason for happiness for Mumbai Aces. Would have been nice to see Sharad Kelkar smiling. He tried with his team, wasn't a part of the squad today. And this is always good to see both the teams sharing a good moment. It was disappointing for Chennai Aces. They had to win big, and as Mikhail said, that we know who the top 4 teams are. Unfortunately, the road ends for Aces and Marbles, but Mumbai Aces finally winning by 9 wickets and winning big. They will take a picture. Why not? We have seen this battle between blue and yellow a lot. A little more consolidated points table now. Mumbai Aces have gone past Chennai Marvels because of those two close finishes. Their net run rate had not taken a huge hit. Marvels, of course, lost 2 big matches. Their net run rate minus 2.99. They will be placed at the bottom. Mavericks and Titans, in all likelihood, they will finish top 2, and we'll see table toppers in action very soon, which will be potentially the same match that we will see as qualifier 1 tomorrow. Jaipur Royals, Ahmedabad Lions, they will have an opportunity if one of them win big after Delhi. In case they lose, then there might be some change in that order by the end of the day. It was a small chase, and as predicted by Ajay Kumar, it was done within 7 overs. Maitrik Thakkar once again leading it with a runner ball 20. Viraj Kapoor providing good support. We saw a lot of change in the batting order. Rahul Luhani came to open. Charandeep, the only wicket taker there. The total was not that big anyway for bowlers to do anything. Lalit Bisht once again economical, gave away just 4 runs, but that spell by Charandeep, if there was some more to play with, the game would have been on for sure. 2 overs, gave just 2 runs, took 1 wicket. Akshay Chandel, Kapil Chauhan, Siddharth Bane tried a lot, but at the end of the day, the target was really small. 54 for 1, I beg your pardon. Mumbai Aces winning with 3 overs and 1 ball to spare. Aces did not have a lot to lose. Chennai Marvels had to put together something brilliant to make a match out of this. The start wasn't that great, with Maitrik Thakkar finding the same form that he has been in. Rahul Luhani played some good shots. This was the wicket of Rahul. Completely deceived by Charandeep. And thereafter, Viraj and Maitrik with no pressure whatsoever, no scoreboard pressure. They just had to play their shots. Some misfields, allowing Aces to play freely, get those extra runs. Some catches that were extremely simple. This was a sitter that was dropped, and finally Viraj Kapoor scoring the shot that he had thought of scoring before he had left his house today. Nailing it. And what better than that being the winning moment. Mumbai Aces feeling the win at the end of the day finally. This is how the match unfolded. Aces won the toss, put Chennai Marvels to bat first. Marvels had to play big, go big. They tried for it, a lot of risks were taken, but it was the spirited bowling effort by Mumbai Aces, everybody contributing. Maitrik Thakkar taking 3 wickets in 1 over. Siddharth Sharma, Ajay Kumar and Viraj Kapoor all getting 2 wickets each. Maitrik also leading the run chase, the highest run scorer in that run chase. Charandeep, the only wicket taker. Mumbai Aces winning this match by 9 wickets and overtaking Chennai Marvels on that points table. They will go back with some momentum. A couple of contenders for a player of the match and the other rewards. But who are the ones who will get it? We will get to know soon as Nisharth P. Vaidya is ready for the presentation ceremony.
The Mumbai Aces have finished the Actors Cricket Bash 2026 with a victory against the Chennai Marvels, and they bowled brilliantly and then chased it to perfection as well. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. We will speak to the captains, and we've also got a couple of awards to present. And to join us here at the post-match presentation, I've got Nikhil Dhavane. We don't normally see him on screen. From Social BV, our social media partners here at the Actors Cricket Bash. Thank you so much for joining us, Nikhil, as always. First up, we've got the bright performer of the day. Now, it was a tough day for the Chennai Marvels, but one man really tried to contribute through his efforts with the bat and ball. It's Charandeep Singh. I would just request Charandeep to come up and take his award. He had a good knock the other day against the Ahmedabad Lions, hit a 6 in the last over, and we hope that the next time they turn up at the Actors Cricket Bash, it will be a better outing for the Chennai Marvels. Player of the match with an all-round performance. We haven't seen him bowl earlier in the tournament, and today he took 3 wickets, was on a hat-trick at one point, and then came up to finish the run chase. Maitrik Thakkar, an unbeaten innings, and then those 3 wickets as well. Well, Maitrik, you're normally a wicket keeper. Just if you can take the mic, maybe it's time to give up the gloves and take up bowling full time, eh?
I'm humbled and felt great to give me the opportunity that I was given today. And it was lucky that I got 3 wickets. Actually, I'm a keeper and a batsman, but we had today, our game was like, it was getting too united and I wanted to bowl first. So they allowed me to bowl and luckily I got the wicket.
We've seen you bat, of course, and very elegant as a left-hander opening the batting. And yesterday was a bit of a struggle, but today you were able to complete the run chase. So maybe next year when the Mumbai Aces turn up, we'll see a lot more from you as well.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that losses are the biggest part of the learning and we have learned a lot as a team. We have grown and next year we'll come back stronger.
Absolutely, and we look forward to seeing that. Thank you so much for being a part of the Actors Cricket
Thank you
Bash.
so much.
We'll just have a word with a representative from the Chennai Marvels. The captain Ribu Mehra is not here, so we'll speak to Akshay as he will walk up. Akshay Chandel. Now, firstly, a tough campaign. There was some promise after that victory against Ahmedabad Lions. Where do you think it went wrong? Because it looked like you would have picked momentum after that.
Yeah, definitely that moment was, that could be the game changer for us. But suddenly, next game, we didn't perform well, so things are not going our way. So it's quite a tough tournament for us, but not losing hope, we'll come back stronger.
Absolutely. And what went wrong today? Because you knew you had to post a big score, get a big margin. Maybe that pressure just got to the team today?
Yeah, obviously it was a bit pressure, and also the wicket was tough in the morning. Credit goes to Mumbai's. They bowled really well, Mumbai's bowlers. So that's it.
Well, Akshay, we hope to see you next year in good form. There's a lot of expectations this time, but yes, as even Maitrik said, this is just a part of the learning, and we hope to see Chennai Marvels dish out their best the next time they turn up.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But let's now have a word with the winning captain for today, Rahul Lohani, captaining the Mumbai Aces, and it's a win for you. What really stood out, Rahul, was the way you were moving the field around a short gully at one point as well. Tell us a little bit more about that.
See, we had nothing to lose in today's game. So I just tell everyone to express themselves. They all have played cricket very well in their life. And I just wanted them to enjoy the game. It's not a game where individual performance will, matter much. But if you play as a team, you can win, you can change any game. So this is what I did, and I was just backing all the players. I was supporting them. I told them, even if do any fumble, forget it, just enjoy. And I think that worked very well today.
Absolutely did. But when you reflect back at the campaign, there were a couple of moments where you think, maybe small margins, if we would have gotten a little bit better, like for example the super over against Chandigarh Mavericks, or even yesterday maybe 4 or 5 runs more, you reflect on that and think today we would have been in a position to go into the playoffs.
See, that's why cricket is a game which you cannot predict till the last ball of the match. And last 3 matches were very close as far as our team was concerned, and then yes, all the boys were new. We were just trying to understand each other, and luckily, because I was available in all 5 matches, I was well aware who can do what. And I gave them those opportunities. Like Maitrik today, he wanted to bowl. I said, okay, fine. I was very confident about keeping, so I was keeping, and he bowled very well. Ajay bowled very well. And Viraj, again, he surprised me with his good bowling and good batting. So that's how we explore each other, and I tried to do that, and everything worked well.
Ajay and Maitrik were certainly the surprise packages today with the ball.
Yes, definitely, yes. And I think we have a good bunch of players in Mumbai Aces. Unfortunately, we understood each other's game very late. But obviously, next year, we are going to come back very strongly.
We definitely look forward to that here at the Actors Cricket Bash. Thank you so much for being a part of this edition as well.
Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.
We are done with the post-match presentation ceremony. We are getting ready for the next match, but over to the commentators now.
Thank you, Nishad. That was one happy captain, Rahul Lohani. So this is how the match unfolded. Chennai Marvels were put into bat first. 53 for 10. The first time we have seen this. First time we have seen an all-out being inflicted and the lowest score ever so far. Charandeep Singh got a start, scored only 11 runs, but it was really the Maitrik Thakkar's show today. In that 1 over, took 3 wickets, gave away just 2 runs. Everybody contributing for Mumbai Aces when it came to their bowling. In response, 54 for 1. 54 was anyway not a big target. 6.5 overs is all they took and won by 9 wickets, finally securing the first win of the season, and they will go back a happier side. So this gives us the top 4 teams. Chandigarh Mavericks, Delhi Titans, the table toppers will clash it out in just a bit. Jaipur Royals, Ahmedabad Lions, thanks to the win by Mumbai Aces, they pulled a favor for them. Both of them will qualify, but can they topple Delhi Titans? That will be a big question. Titans will have to lose badly if they have to slip from that position. So the table toppers, they will battle it out in just a bit. Delhi Titans in front of Chandigarh Mavericks. This will be a battle to watch out for. This is happening very soon right here from Air India Sports Club. Please do not go anywhere.